What's good, y'all young beautiful people? Dallas Gamer back in the building, and I don't want to spend too much time talking about these, people, specifically this dude, but I watched both, both sides. I waited, you know what I'm saying. This video was coming out late, but I wanted to wait, until they got all their responses out. One, let me just say this, these are the people you give your money to. All these big I ain't gonna say all of them, most of them, right? They see you watching this video, watching their video. They see you as a metric. The same way big companies view you as a metric, they see you as a number. They don't even look at you as people, bro. Case in point, this dude, Mizkif, bro. Being a narcissist, I, I'm related to one. You know what I'm saying? Narcissism. You can be a functional narcissist to an extent. When you start, crying because people are looking more at your girlfriend than you, people are giving money to your girlfriend a little more than you're ready to crash out. That's not a functional human being to me. But he put on this facade for you, and all of his fans giving him money and supporting him. You can kind of tell when a narcissist is a narcissist if you look hard enough. Sometimes they're really good at hiding it. Mizkif, for the little content I've ever consumed in him, he was never good at hiding it. I never had a problem with the dude, but it's not like he would, or I seen him as some kind of good person or whatever. Same with a lot of these other people. A lot of these other people where it's coming out there, they are narcissists, and all the crazy things that they're doing to the people around them. It's not surprising to me. You know what I'm saying? I will say this though. It's very sad. What Emiru had to go through, what she has to go through with even her fans or whatever. It's crazy for her to have stalkers running up in her crib or whatever. It's even more wild to have a boyfriend just as bad as your stalkers, man. You know what I'm saying? Usually, I kind of feel like when it comes to these rich people, they can get on with all that, empathy and sympathy nonsense, man, because I ain't giving it to them. But she got more money than I'll probably see in my lifetime. But she has a whole lot of problems to go along with it. Money ain't the end all be all. You know what I'm saying? Money and metrics ain't the end all be all, man. Cause she's a 90-pound little girl, bro. There's nothing she could do to stop any of these freaks if they ever got to that point. You know what I'm saying? And let's get to that, right? Mizkif in his response, he's talking, man, yeah, I punched holes in walls or whatever, but she threw plushies and clothes at me. Don't mind the tablet playing Summoner's War. Kirby upside down. Pikachu, I got a towel covering his face right now. Oh no! She threw Kirby at me. Oh no! She threw Hello Kitty at me. So I punched a hole through a wall. Dude, you are literally 180% her body weight, bro. You could murder her with just your bare hands, bro. She could never stop you, bro. What is wrong with... Here's how much of a narcissist he is. She called him out that he was going to use the death of her bunnies against her. If she ever came out about all the nonsense he put her through, first thing he do is do that. He had a video of their living situation or whatever. It was bad. It was bad. Wasn't that whose house was that again? That drama, like this drama nonsense, bro. It pisses me off to no end, bro. Sorry about my camera. This camera sucks, man. I gotta get a new one. Yeah, whatever the situation really was with those poor bunnies or whatever, man. He for sure wasn't telling the truth about that. You know what I'm saying? How do I know this? How can you talking to somebody you don't know? It's not that hard, bro. It's not that hard at all. I looked at this man in distress and under the pressure. He cracked, and he cracked hard, but he thought he did good. That's the worst part. He thought he did good. I think he titled his response video "The Truth," and in it, he's trying to paint it like it was, I did guilt her with me trying to game in myself, but she did the same thing. And then he shows text messages with a literal situation with her stalker at his house, and she's talking about offing herself. Understandably so. She's in mental distress. That's clear mental distress, because guess what? That stalker could have did anything in there. If he was left to run rampant or whatever, something crazy would have happened. And in a situation where your boyfriend is standing 2 rooms down with a gun pointing at somebody, that's a crazy situation to be in. You having those feelings is completely, I believe, normal. You know what I'm saying? In the moment, yeah, of course. You're crying and talking about offering yourself because she got more viewers at an event than you is not the same thing, bro. And he was bold enough, real bold. He got balls on him, and my balls, I definitely mean tumors, bro. He's trying to equate this as if that's the same situation. Like I said earlier, he's talking about he was punching holes through walls, and she threw clothes at him. She threw plushies at him. He's throwing phones across the room and punching holes through walls, but she threw clothes and plushies at him. It's the same thing. They were both abusive. Right. She's 100 pounds on her heaviest day, bro. She has no muscle definition whatsoever to speak of at all. You're telling me that this little girl, let's be completely, she's a woman, but in this, and let's be honest, bro, in a real scenario, if real things start going down, she will be nothing, bro. Mizkif, come on, your average everyday dude, bro. And Emiru, she is like, I don't engage with a lot of streamers or whatever. She's a little girl, bro. She's skin and bone, bro. Built up and down, bro. Up and down. She's built like a stick figure, bro. What is a stick figure gonna do against a grown man? Are you gonna let a 10-year-old beat on you? Because that's the same thing. She would have trouble against a 10-year-old, bro. Real trouble. But okay, right. Same thing. It was real abusive both ways, man. It was a really bad situation, and she really wanted to stay, and he wanted her out of his house, and she just didn't want to go. Even though clear evidence of him, banging and bashing the doors and breaking doors around her because he's so mad that she used him, and now she got more viewers than him. Again, bro, This is why I say these people don't see you as people, because a person has a choice. Would you rather watch Mizkif or freaking Emiru? In my experience, Emiru is genuinely more entertaining than that dude. Emiru is a respectfully, she's a very pretty young lady. The audience on Twitch is, majority male. Why would I watch some random? I ain't gonna say random. He's a big streamer. Why would I watch some narcissistic freak of a streamer who is not doing a good job of hiding it? This whole scenario of this whole thing coming out is not surprising to me. A few clips I've seen of that dude, man, I'm not surprised at all. Why would you watch some dude compared to his counterpart, some girl? As a let's just take the average demographic of man, right? You're in her stream, you're a white man. Are you going to get money? And you have two choices. You're going to get money to Mizkif, or you're going to get money to Emiru. They're going to be like, oh, I'm getting money to Emiru. It's human choice. But he don't see it like that. It's competition with him. He admitted himself. It's competition. Competition to have eyes on you compared to having eyes on your girlfriend. I would believe if your girlfriend's doing well, you're doing well as well. No. You can't feel happy for someone. Narcissism. Sociopathic tendencies. Being a sociopath is way worse than being a narcissist. Let's completely get that out the way now. But he's over here, literally, everything he spouted in his video, it sounded very concerning on his part. And he put it out thinking that he did something. He's streaming it. It was just a clip of his stream. Bro, his entire chat is destroying him. It's not even close, bro. His entire chat is booming on him the entire time. And he put out that video like it was good. He turned off the like and dislike rating or whatever. Good on you, bro. What you did get, you got 30 minutes of my time. You got 30 minutes of my time. I gave you the time for you to respond to all this nonsense that she put out. She was, bro, she had to compose herself multiple times in her video, bro. You came out real super angry, of course, right? Somebody got allegations against you, of course. Even all your arguments made no sense, bro. Let's be honest. In a vacuum. Let's take the faces and names away from this freaking situation. You got a boyfriend and a girlfriend. The girlfriend sometimes throws plushies and clothes at the boyfriend because the boyfriend is kind of being loud and she doesn't really like that. The boyfriend in response throws phones across the freaking room and punch holes through the wall. What do you think that kind of scenario would warrant? Well, is that not concerning? Would that not warrant your concern? With that being said, though, I've already given way too much time to, Mizkif. He's going back in the background where he belongs. I don't know what my next video is going to be, but it's not going to be about them. I'll tell you that much right now. Again, Emiru going through some nonsense, man, for real. And, this all came out because somebody else is going through some nonsense like that too. Let's just put that out there too. That went through a lot of y'all heads. I know that for sure, bro. She said the only reason she even came out with this is because somebody else is going through it too. Whoever else is going through that. So I don't follow these people for real. I'll come across their clips here and there, You know what I'm saying? I don't consume their content. I don't follow either of these people. They aren't in my radar for real. You know, they're kind of off in the, you know, corner or whatever. Yeah, she going through a lot, bro. And whoever's going through that too, hopefully they find the strength to come out with that too. Cause I ain't gonna lie, it was real brave of her to come out with the information she did and the way she did it. Let's be honest, bro. She just got back. She, you know, kind of bounced back from being harassed, assaulted at the Twitch event to now, like, you know, all of this is kind of, you know, it's kind of going crazy in her head, you know. If you're a normal human being, you should be able to see that. All right, I'm done. That being said, bro, don't go sending hate to nobody, man. Just spread love, you know, as much as we can. That being said, bro, I'm out. Peace.